It's absolutely freezing and I'm sick of it. So, to make us feel like we're having a tropical paradise of a time, we now have a palm tree. I love palm trees, okay? They make me feel good, they make me feel warm, and this is gonna stay up until it gets warmer. The biggest issue right now is honestly just braving the cold. Heater is doing something. Found a skip full of insulation, and I love a freaking skip. So I've got the insulation out and insulated the roof pretty much. Like 95% of the roof is insulated, so it will keep some of the heat in a bit better. I've even put the wing on to make it look a little bit more presentable, but yeah, that's coming off. At this point, I have the frame rail extension made up. I need to just slow myself down even more, I know. Can you go any slower? But hey ho. I need to slow myself down to start thinking about what needs to happen before this goes on. So obviously underneath the car there's still loads of other different repairs that need to happen whilst I have the access. And just the general area needs to be cleaned up, everything needs to be ground down to bare metal, cleaned up, primered, all of that good stuff. I'm going to start cleaning up the area around the frame rail itself, make sure like everything around it is rust free, ready to be primered, and then ready to receive this once all of the seams get welded up and everything gets trimmed to size and finalized. Before this can go on, there is obviously all of this that I might as well clean up now instead of giving myself an obstacle. So clean this up. There's some repairs that need to happen here. There's a split in the metal here. I need to weld that up, grind it down. My main goal with this piece is for the inner sill, which is this piece of metal here, to line up with the frame rail and have these two basically connect in one line. Other layers of metal that are here and here, this is all inside, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to freestyle it and make sure they all come down and meet on this plane here as well, and everything is going to be attached to this. All of this internal structure, as long as it's all nicely connected together and nice and strong, the outer sill is going to cover everything up, and then I'll make it look all good with the bodywork and everything like that. I'm going to see what I can do and then give you an update once I have the next step figured out. Chico? Good! Oh, jeez! That's a good boy. Oh my goodness. Big baby. Big baby. I'd like to introduce to you Ross's latest creation. That's the little mini rocker BMX bike that we had in the back of the Mark 1 and we had some plans for. And Ross, tell me the story how this come about. What
just trying to get rid of everything.
He's got too many projects, so we've got this, trying to make this done. He's had this laying around, he's got electric motors, all kinds of batteries and this, that, the other.
Create space, get the car done, but I need to finish everything. Mini rocker frame, welded to make it look like some weird little 80s monkey bike thing. We was going to keep this for car shows, but I didn't paint it car colour because we ain't got space to keep it.
He has a start key like a proper real boy. That's your throttle with voltage indicator. Scooter motor. Wired up to that battery that I showed you last time. Speed controller tucked away under the seat. Nice little handle. Integrated motor cutoff for the brake. So when you brake, the motor cuts off without trying to burn it up.
Two things.
But yeah, we're gonna stick it on Facebook Marketplace to free up some space.
Market space for some space. Blamskis.
I've honestly, literally come here several days in a row and got absolutely nothing done because I'm just at that point where I'm doing my whole like thinky, don't know what's going on. Come here, sit, chat rubbish to Ross for ages, get nothing done. I've got some panels laid out here because I'm still trying to work out what the next step for this silliness is. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing step by step before I weld the extension piece that I made in. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on the other side of the car, go over in that corner, because this corner on the other side, it's all still complete. It's all still rusty and falling apart, but it's complete. Like I can see where things come down to, where things join. I'm gonna clean off all the seam sealer and stuff in there and get the measurements that I need, and then try and get an idea of where things need to line up. One of my panel lights that I have that's supposed to be over there broke, so that's just annoying. There isn't really enough room over there for me to film as well. It's all a bit too tight and I'm not moving the car right now, so I'm just gonna go over there, get things done that I need to get done, and then I'll get back to you. Okay. Just for funsies, I'll show you what I'm talking about this corner. So yeah, this is what my other side looks like. There was so much undersill here that I couldn't even tell what was what, so now I can sort of understand a little bit better what goes where and get some measurements. But yeah, some good looking stuff. Yeah, just bloody never ending head scratching really with this. After some measuring and looking around and thinking about it, we need to cut more stuff out. I'm just gonna cut more stuff, clearance more things, get more room for myself, start cutting stuff up. I'm just gonna cut everything up. I'm gonna cut everything up. Cut this up, cut this up, cut this off, maybe cut some of this off. I think I'm gonna have to cut quite a big chunk of this off, just so I can get inside of there nicely to clean all of that up and sort out everything that's going on in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it all up and just cut it. I need to get deeper in there. Yep. Let's do that. Let's do it. I have worked something else out. In this time lapse you just saw, I started cutting out more stuff. And that's when it hit me. The thing that's slowing me down the most is the fact that I'm still looking at loads of rust. There's like loads of things that are still connected to the area that I'm working on that I just covered in rust, and that's what's bothering me. Yeah, basically I need to start cutting out all of the rust that I can see and start making up repair panels for all the sections, and then once I have all the different repair panels, not perfect but like just roughly there, start piecing it all together. Quick coffee break, and then I'm going back in, cutting out more stuff, start making up some templates maybe. I feel like I'm gonna caught the wave. I need to stay on the wave, you know. There. Oh yeah. I'm actually doing stuff everyone would be real proud of me. I'm actually cracking on with things. Really starting to understand exactly what I need to be doing, and I'm doing it. So here I started, I've made up a template for the floor, but the thing is, the more and more I take away, I've been cutting away bits and just measuring stuff and offering bits of stuff up, the more of this I do, the more I realize that I need to line the sill up to the car. I need to have it like in this place, and then I will know exactly where the bottom of this, like where the bottom of the car is here, because at the moment it's just a massive horrendous gap, and it's hard to tell like what the hell's going on. I'm kind of working it out as I go along, which is the best way to just work stuff out, just get stuck in and work it out. So as I'm digging in deeper and working things out, I'm realizing that maybe the thing that I'm doing isn't the thing that I should be doing, it's the next thing that I should be doing, and the rust mess is such a ridiculous, it's just everywhere. So I can't fix certain things before I move on to next things. I know I've said it before, I was like, oh yeah, I've worked it out. I was only like 50% there, but now I'm kind of 60% there, so we're getting there, let's carry on. Okay, so I got the sill mocked up a bit. First time doing something like this, definitely didn't go super smooth. Ended up cutting out too much metal. Was trying to go slowly, little by little, but because it's such a long piece, by the time you get from one end to the other, it's just everything's moving around anyway. I ended up cutting way more material out. Didn't account for the fact that the cuts on the actual replacement panel aren't straight enough, but I have it roughly in place. Anyway, blah 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 blah. It is just very roughly in place, as you can see. Absolutely humongous gaps. In some places it's good, but in others, like on the ends, the gaps have ended up being way too big, because I initially thought that this was going to be a straight line, but the replacement panel it's all kind of, yeah, definitely wasn't as easy as I anticipated. Whatever extra work I created for myself by making the cuts too big, it's okay. It's just so much stuff to do that it just doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to come back tomorrow and try and get it fitting a little bit better. Everybody loves a bit of YouTube magic. Let's see if we can make this work. And don't look at it too closely, it's proper wonky, but hopefully it's just a temporary thing. Oh, and before I continue, I'm going to give a huge shout out to mk2 Mitch. He's made these stickers, and honestly, videos don't really do them justice. They're really cool stickers. For starters, I love stickers. I'm a freaking child. Like, I have a fat stack of stickers at home because I'm a freaking kid. I don't know what it is about stickers. I just, give me all your stickers. The way the car is drawn on here is so cool. Whoever's in charge of doing the artwork for this is well done, guy, well done. I'm pretty sure anyone who watches these videos knows who he is, but go support your boy. Get a couple of stickers and it's cool. Stick it somewhere real good. Lining the sill up a little bit better, trimming a few things and just making sure it's kind of in a place where it's going to be. Everything lines up pretty good, and the gaps I'll deal with. That's not a big problem. Like, everything seems to be, like, all the shapes of everything seems to be matching up good. Now I know where the bottom of the car is here. I know what needs to happen. So the lower portion of the wheel well here, I'm gonna cut out so I can get to the frame rail and get it prepped real nice. Having the sill on is so refreshing to see. It's just, yeah, it just gives me like so much positive, like, just feels good. Wow, new sill, wow. But yeah, I'm gonna cut some stuff up. surgery, and I'm doing major surgery, cutting stuff out, just getting to where I need to get, and working from inside out. So that's it, that's what I'm doing. And so this whole corner is just what am I doing? There's no car left. But yeah, it's good. This is good. From this point, I'm gonna start cleaning it up. I think I'm gonna attack it with a wire wheel. Oh, just looking at this mess is crazy. It's just no car left. I'm doing stuff. I'm making things happen. I'm cleaning stuff up. I'm cutting bits off. Feeling real good. Making progress. I've been cleaning up all of this rubbish here so I can exactly understand how things are joined together. The frame rail has received some good cleaning treatment. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna make 2 cuts here. 1 cut here, 1 cut here, just to create myself a little flap door. That'll give me a chance to clean it good, to weld it good, to just do everything that I need to do. And then once I'm finished with it, just flap this thing back down and just weld it up. Because I don't see any other way that I'm going to be able to get nice, comfy access to it. I feel like I'm doing some really weird stuff now, but if it's stupid, but it works, it ain't stupid. So, little trapdoor for myself, lots of access from the top. I have all this access to clean everything up, and I can weld from the top now, which I'll be able to get much better welds. And yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like this is a properly weird move, but I'm gonna go with it. A bit more wire brushing, then rust treatment. Alright, so I am almost there, almost cleaned it up to, I'm not going to go too far in. Some of the cleaning up I'm going to leave for when the car is upside down on the jig. The decision has been made to get a rollover jig. We're going to first of all put the Mark 1 on it, finish the Mark 1, and then hopefully by the time the Mark 1 gets done, I will close up this whole area that I'm working on now, and then we'll put the Mark 2 on the rollover jig as well. Because working on the floor, it's just, that's it, I'm done with it, it just sucks. The floor is cold, my neck has just got constantly broken neck. It's ineffective. Just yeah, need to flip the car over. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So that's looking alright from the top. It's looking alright from the bottom. I just wanna mention a subscriber, Charlie, who's been watching all of our videos, always leaving nice comments. Just want to say thank you, because in one of the videos, when I got this, in the comment, Charlie said that this thing works as a rusty scaler as well, and I was just doing this exact thing, and I wouldn't have really thought of it by myself, because getting deep in here, I tried every single type of wire wheel, everything, and I couldn't get in there. With the air saw, I'm able to like get in there, and just like with the last and with the end teeth, like just get all the little bits of rust and just get it to at least some sort of metal, so I can put rust treatment on it. 5 more minutes, then rust treatment, and I'm going to bed. Just like that. Rust treatment is on. Already started reacting, nice and purple. From this side it looks something like this. Doing its thing. Again, it might seem like not a lot has been done, but in actuality some really important decisions have been made. I'm really moving forward, feeling good about it, making progress. So yeah, go me. We're getting stuff done. I'm gonna come back as soon as I can, whilst I have the fixie mojo, and carry on fixing stuff. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful morning, day, evening, and I will see you in the next one.